Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast, Life, where we discuss you, me, and life in general. Today's topic, the brain. It might take 2 episodes to cover the brain. Personally, I think it takes a lifetime to cover the brain, but we'll keep with the basics today. When studying the brain, we know it needs nutrition. We know it needs exercises. It could also lead into mental health and mindfulness. So covering the basics, we'll start with the exercises. So I'm gonna get up and we're gonna do a couple exercises to keep the brain active. So standing up, I'm gonna make some space here and to keep the brain active. Because some of us think that to keep the brain healthy, you need to remember all the things from your past. Actually, it's what is the present, what we do the present moment. That's when mindfulness comes in. But focusing on the exercises, now just stand with your feet apart, whichever hand you choose to place on your tummy, just above your navel, and one just below the clavicle. And you will start to massage these areas. Just making a little circular motion. And then letting go. Then you'll take a deep inhalation and exhale because the brain needs oxygen. Now I want you to go into some tapping. We have no music, so at your own pace. You're gonna take one leg in front of the other, crossing the legs. Now, you're going to draw your feet up, alternating, hand to feet. The brain teaser, taking that to the back, alternating. Then, we're gonna hold here and you're just gonna toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. And these are exercises you can do every day on a daily basis, just to keep your brain active. 2 more, 1 more, and then hold. Now, we're gonna alternate the knee up, elbow to knee, drawing that knee up. 2 more, hold, and side to side. Now, that's just it. By now, you're sweating a little bit, your heart rate has elevated, and these are exercises for the brain. Softening the knees. Now extend your arms, and then holding onto your palms, interlock your fingers, then bend your elbows, and then join your hands beneath your chin. Then exhale without losing contact with your hands, bring it back to Namaste. I'll do that again. Extend the arms, place them, cross them at the wrist, interlock your fingers, bend your elbows, then take it here. Then unwind, extend, do not lose contact, and bring it in, and release. So these are exercises of the brain. Now, to keep the brain grounded, mindful, I'm going to ask my nephew to come beside me, and we're going to do an exercises, the power of your brain. Now I'm going to ask, he doesn't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, this is Shia, my nephew, and he doesn't know what I'm going to do with him right now. He's just clueless like you right now. I'm going to tell him to extend his right arm, just his right arm, right here. Breathe. And I'm going to say, you're weak. Now, I'm going to say, you're strong. You see the resistance? This is the power of the brain, the power of your mind. Now, so be careful with what words. Thank you, Shia. Yeah, thank you. Now, this is the power of the mind, what you say. So sometimes, let me have a seat now. Yeah. So sometimes what we say We think we know, oh, I know you're going to do this, and I knew. It's the power of your mind. Being mindful of what you say. So to enhance your kids, and these are exercises you should have your kids doing on a regular basis, especially if they need to study for exams. Keep the brain active, and then you can focus on the studies. Also learning how to breathe. And we'll practice that throughout many episodes. So the power of the mind. Now the brain needs food so that it can stay focused. And sometimes you feel a little bit off, and your brain is telling you that it needs food, fats. So you know the body needs carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Now there's good essential oils, and also we can have seeds like sunflower seed, walnuts. These are food for the brain, and I'll go into this a little bit more next episode. For now, be powerful with your words. Now, another thing we could focus on, your mind. Being mindful, and that comes through meditation. Sometimes we lose an object and we want to find it. We're going all around. Sometimes sit still, breathe. It will come to you. Your last step, as I was saying, that you can recognize the symptoms of dementia, Alzheimer's, by not remembering what you ate for breakfast. By time lunchtime comes, you haven't remembered. So even you find that with young people today, they can't remember what they just did a few hours ago. That's a sign that you need to activate your brain cells. And it can happen to many of us, but it's a sign. Get with the food that you need for your brain. Be mindful with your actions and your words. Now, I have a few books here that can keep you in alignment with keeping the brain and your mind active, mind training. And I can write it down later on when I'll write it down. It's Ringo Tulku. Also, I have another book from him, Parables from the Heart. That's a good book also. Now, The Strangest Secret. I've read that how many times? All right, The Strangest Secret. The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. And I love his books. I love all the books, actually. This is just a collection from my library. And this is another book from Neville Goddard. Very good. I know a lot of yogis, they're into this book, The Light on Pranayama. And also he has many books. So if you're into yoga, you have heard of BKS Iyengar. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Now, here you can, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he has an Instagram follow-up, so you can check him out, Becoming Supernatural. You know the Dalai Lama, Becoming Enlightened. That might take a couple lifetimes, but it's all right. It's a good start. And The Law of Success, I've read many times over and over again. There's a chapter on concentration, very informative. And really what I found, you could read these books many times. And after meditation, you go into reading again. It has a whole new meaning, a whole new enlightenment. And we'll finish off today with just the books, the intro. The next episode will continue with the brain. So thank you for listening to my episode, Life. Until next time, see you soon.